Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we've helped protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on the YL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Group in Frostburg. Also streaming on Bigfoot Legends Radio. This is Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside Larry Weiser. We are in Reimersburg, PA, Vadonis Stadium. Union AC Valley 3-0, Cameron County 3-0. Yes, you heard those records right for these teams. It's been a long time for both of these programs to be sitting with an opportunity of going 4-0. Union AC Valley as a co-op has never been 4-0. Last time Union was 4-0, you have to go all the way back to 2012. AC Valley, all I can tell you, Larry, is that I did some research, came up with 2000 the last time they were 3-0. They lost the fourth game there. You're probably looking sometime in the 90s. Cameron County, last time the Red Raiders were 4-0, 2009. So what a great story for both of these communities. They're football-craved communities. They're communities that have had tons and tons of success in football over the years, and now they've got good football teams again.
Well, I want to start by saying it's been an honor to come down here and be part of watching this game at Fitness Stadium. I grew up admiring the man. When I say grow up, I grew up in the coaching world, watching him coach. And then on the opposite hand, Coach Pregame, on the opposite side, he has a grandson out there today. And, it's going to be a pretty interesting matchup. I would say Union has probably more of a balanced offensive game plan versus Cameron County's all run, and for the most part, all run.
No question, Larry, and it should be a great game. We are inside the Tionesta Builder Supply pregame show. Two locations to serve you, one in Shippenville, one on Tionesta on top of the Dam Hill. Family owned and operated since 1953. TionestaBuilders.us stopped in there today just to pick up something simple like the ties to put our banner up, Larry, and they took good care of me today with that. Today's game stream brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. Drive to the game today, brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. Make sure you get to the game and not get your tires at the Warren Tire Center in Warren. Let's take a quick look here at some of our players to watch. They are brought to you by All American Custom Apparel and Engraving. All American can put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com.
All right, we're going to start with Union, AZ Valley Union, and we're going to start with quarterback number 9, a freshman, Andrew Kiefer. Andrew's 23 for 39, threw for 401 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's averaging 7.4 yards per reception. Rushing, well, I'll tell you what, this starts with this young man, number 23, senior Max Gallagher. He's rushed for almost 400 yards. He's averaging, 130 a game and almost 7 yards per carry. Also, look for senior number 33, Logan Skavinsky. He's rushed for over 200 yards, averaging 5 yards per carry. Receiving, we're going to start with number 1, senior Trent Fleming. 4 catches, an impressive 36.8 yards per catch. Number 2, a rising sophomore here, Parker Bish, 4 catches for 26 yards. And number 5, senior, I got a chance to watch him last year. I thought he's caught 6 balls so far, and he's kind of a breakout player for me last year watching him play here. Tackles on defense, we're going to get number 23, senior Max Gallagher. He's the number 1 tackler. And we have a freshman, very unusual a lot of times for a team to come in and start a freshman linebacker. And this kid's a good one. He's the second leading tackler, Micah Kendall, followed by number 54, another one of those Elliots that Coleman Elliott is involved with there. Kicker for them is Kavinsky, Fleming punts, and Skavinsky also is a leading returner for them. Scoring leader is Max Gallagher. The opposite side, we're looking at number 11, junior quarterback Gabe Novak. He's thrown completed 15 of 24 for 4 touchdowns, then rushed for 1 touchdown. Leading rusher, I like his kid. I watched him film this week. He's impressive. He's got speed, strength, power. Union's going to have to, devise their game plan and stopping him. It says Camden Fergel. He's a junior. I watched him do an 85-yard touchdown out of the Wildcat. They put him at quarterback, and he's averaging 22.5 yards per carry. He also ran a kickoff back for 70 yards, too, against West Branch. Number 2, senior Malachi Zuko is his partner in the backfield. He's rushed for 319 yards. And again, an impressive 11.4 yards per carry. Top receivers, number 1, junior Taylor Tucker. And number 2, Malachi Zukel. Number 2, Zukel. Number 7, Riddell, lead total yards. Tacklers, we've got Brody Hartman. And number 7, Cam Fergel. And number 62, William Burlingame. Hammer really likes to blitz, so it's going to be kind of interesting tonight to see how Union handles that pressure, Chris.
Those are your players to watch, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we will get into Weiser's Wisdom here on the YDL Sports Network and streaming on 7 Mountains Media.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you.
We are back here at Duna Stadium. Getting ready for 3-0 Unity Valley and 3-0 Cameron County. I have a special sponsorship now. Key freshman or sophomore brought to you by Champion Modular. The future is now with Champion Modular. More than just a job, it's a career. Apply now at neweramodulars.com. Weekly pay, daylight shift, 9 paid holidays, medical, dental, vision, 401k, bonus programs. You'll find it all at Champion Modular, which again is a great place to start your future. And speaking of starting the future, Larry, we talked a little bit about young Andrew Kiefer, and Andrew coming in and doing what he is doing as a freshman. Really impressive. How much pressure is there on a freshman? Like, you know, probably in that first week, you don't even know what's really going on as a freshman.
Absolutely. And, you know, what impressed me watching that Keystone game is how cool he was. I mean, I knew Todd would go after him and try to, you know, to blitz and put a lot of pressure on him, and he stayed in there. He's very focused and kept his control, throughout the game. And you know, I got a chance to talk to some of the Union coaches, and they just said he's just a, very smart kid, and he just continues to try to work harder and harder every week of practice, and that's the kind of right attitude you want. I'm not there yet. I'm just continue to work and to get better.
That'll lead us into Weiser's Wisdom, brought to you by DE Sports. DE Sports on Main Street in Clarion for all your giveaway type needs. DE Sports is the place for you. Give Dave Eastad a call today. And Larry, when you take a look at some of what you're looking at in terms of your words of wisdom today, what are we looking at?
Well, I got spent a lot of time looking at Cameron County playing West Branch, and West Branch is down from my hometown. So I was kind of interested to see how the two teams, and the score was pretty lopsided, 54-7. And one of the things that stood out to me right away is a big play that Cameron County had against West Branch. So I want to start with there. I think Union's got to make sure that they tackle, that they flow to the ball, and they got to stop these big plays. Added to that, I think what they want to try to do is that they, especially on first downs, they want to put them into second and long and if possible, 3rd and long, forcing them to do the things that I don't think they really like to do from what I've seen. Now, again, I watched two games, and both were pretty lopsided scores, so I didn't see a lot of passing from their quarterback. So slow stop this running game, and I think on defense, one of the things that they're going to see a lot tonight, Union's going to see a lot tonight, is they're going to see a lot of blitzing and a lot of weak side blitzing. They're going to bring 5 to 6 players on most of the game. Now that can be exploited by Union if in terms of getting some receivers open, if line gives them enough time, a combination with the backs. I think that's obviously going to be an advantage for Union since Kiefer can throw a deep ball. So on the opposite side, I mean, Cameron County, boy, Max Gallagher has just had a senior, just had an awesome season to start both offensively and defensively. You got to look for him on defense. He's the person that's coming with the pressure, and he, as I stated, he's the leading tackler on the team. Of course, Dan Reed always will come out in some multiple formations, so it's always going to be an adjustment, especially for a team like Cameron if they come with a similar strategy that they had against West Branch, where they're trying to come in with multiple blitzes. That sometimes works against some formations, but others it does not, and so forth. Special teams are going to play big roles. I didn't see, that either team really kick the ball deep to this point. And field position, I think, is going to play a role. But looking for an outstanding game here. Watching Ryan Newman and Dan Reed go against each other as coaches and their staffs, which I think are loaded on both sides. Also, I say they both have very good staffs.
Again, those are your Wiser's Wisdom brought to you by DE Sports, desportsinc.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on the YDL Sports Network and listening live on Bigfoot Legends.
Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Appliance Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Appliance Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Back here at Badunas Stadium, getting ready for 3-0 Union AC Valley, 3-0 Cameron County. And it is now time for our Central Electric Co-op field report. I was down on the field earlier to give the field report, brought to you by Central Electric Co-op. Central Electric Co-op, providing safe, reliable, competitively priced electric services in Allegheny, Armstrong, Butler, Clarion, Forest, Mercer, and Venango counties.
Yeah, we're here with the Central Electric Co-op field report, and you can see we've got the grass natural field here at Union Badunas Stadium, and it's going to be a fast track tonight. The grass is fairly short and dry, and so expect a fast track tonight. No rain anticipated. So this is the Central Electric pregame field report, brought to you by, again, Central Electric Co-op. They've got the juice.
So again, expect a fast track tonight. Had an opportunity to talk to both head coaches as well. We'll start with Ryan Neiman of the Cameron County Red Raiders.
Yeah, we're here with Cameron County head coach Ryan Neiman. Ryan, you guys are off to a 3-0 start. It's been a long time since Cameron County football's been sitting in an opportunity to go 4-0. I think it's 2009. Let's talk about what's been going right so far for you guys.
Well, we've been putting in the effort. I mean, from day one of camp, even at the end of last season. You know, losing the Red Bank in the playoffs kind of opened the eyes to the underclassmen that, hey, we can compete. We just got to play 4 quarters. And they took off in the weight room and the 7-on-7s over the summer. And we've been doing pretty well so far.
You have that two-headed monster in Fergali and Zukel at running back. How big has that been for you guys and what you've wanted to do?
Huge. I mean, we're Cameron County. We want to run the ball. So, I mean, if we have to throw, we'll throw. But you got to stop the run first.
This Union AC team you're playing is very similar to you guys. They're going to want to run that football. They're going to run it hard. What do you guys have to do to slow them down?
We got to tackle. You know, last week we struggled with the tackling. We, made a priority this week that we're going to tackle low and we're going to tackle well.
Was Ryan Neiman, and now here is Dan Reed of the Union AC Valley Falcons with his thoughts on tonight's game.
Here with Union AC Valley head coach Dan Reed. Dan, off to the 3-0 start, best start for the Union AC Valley program all time in the 10 years of the co-op. Just talk a little bit about what's been going right for you guys.
Well, you know, I've been preaching all spring or all fall here about our senior class. We have a great group of seniors, great group of leaders, and some really good athletes, and combine that with a lot of talented younger kids. That's kind of what's been going right. But you know, if we don't put it together tonight, it's not, doesn't really matter. So.
Your running game has really been what you guys have been focusing on. Just talk a little bit about Max Gallagher and what he's been able to do for you.
Well, Max is just an unbelievable runner. He was really good last year, worked really, really hard in the weight room and things, and he's a whole lot better even this year. And you put him and you put Skavinsky back there, it provides a really, really unbelievable 1-2 tandem.
And then, you had a freshman quarterback in Andrew Kiefer, and it seems like when he needs to make the big pass right now, he's making it.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I trust Andrew completely. He really understands what we're doing in offense. He's going to make mistakes here and there, but he can really throw a football very well, and he really understands what we're trying to do. And his job this year is to get the ball to the playmakers, and he's been doing that.
Cameron, similar to you guys, they like to keep that ball on the ground. They like to do a lot of that. What do you guys have to do to slow them down?
Well, we have to tackle. They have 2 really good running backs. Those kids are really, really good. So we have to tackle them. We have to make sure we're gaps down, play discipline on defense, almost just like every week.
Special thanks to Dan Reed. We're going to step aside for the radio guys back in the studio. We're going to have the national anthem coming up here, so we're going to start with 2 minutes, but stay on alert in case we have to go a little longer than that. We'll be back here on the YDL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
Back here as we get ready for this football game. This will bring an end to our Tennis to Builder Supply pregame show as we're about to have the Red Bank Chevrolet coin toss. RedBankChevrolet.com for a great used or used car. As you can see, Union guys right here. Let's give people who the caps are for the Union team.
We have number 5, Aiden Fox, senior. We have number 23, Max Gallagher, senior. We have number 33, Logan Skabinski, and number 54, Colbin Elliott. Coming across from, we got Malachi Zukel, number 2. Number 8, Bowden Pearsall. Number 1, Talon Tucker. And number 79, we got Michael Nolder.
So those are your captains, and as we await the ceremonial coin toss here, see who will get the football to start this game. Refereeing crew out of the WPIL, although there's a familiar District 9 name on his crew, Matt Stebbins, but Stebbins, Elder graduate, and also coached girls basketball at Montauk.
And I got to throw out one of the other officials who's actually from Youngstown, and his name's Anthony Barone. My father-in-law was Anthony Barone.
Cameron County has won the toss. They have elected to defer, so Union AC Valley will get the ball to start this football game tonight here in Reimersburg.
Chris, you know me, I always like, kicking off the start of the first half. I want my defense out in the field. I want to hopefully get good field position with our kicking game, and I think this is probably Cameron's. What part of their strategy is to get the ball down the field and get what they think may be their best part of their team out there, although their offense is scoring a lot of points.
Cameron to kick off here. It's like number 40. Michael Snyder will be doing the kicking for the Red Raiders.
We got Aiden Fox and Max Gallagher deep, If I'm right, Chris, I remember last year we had Aiden, he ran some big punts back for Union. Gave him some great field position.
So Snyder getting ready to kick this one away to start us off.
So soccer style setup here for kicking.
So Snyder ready to kick it away. It's a short kick. It's heading towards the sideline, but Union AC is going to pick up about the 24-yard line. That's Skabinski with it. And Skabinski gets it out to about the 25. So he took it about the 15.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a great kick. It wasn't deep, but the coverage team did an awesome job getting down the field, Chris.
We're going to put it in play here at the 25 for Union, and that's where Andrew Kiefer will lead his team out onto the field.
And interested to see here if Cameron elects to start bringing pressure right from the beginning.
See Eternally Clean first quarter, eternallyclean.com. So Kiefer out of the gun, sidecar with him. He's going to pass right away, looking downfield. He's got a receiver. It is tipped, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Parker Biff.
Yeah, just at the last moment, just got touched by the defender. Parker would have had a pretty good catch there, Chris.
I want to remind people we are in the Station 101 broadcast, Station101pub.com. Great food, great.
I like that
service.
play call, Chris. I really do. I like loosen things up right away.
Second down, they're going to go both Gallagher and Skabinski in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Gallagher, and Gallagher right away tackled after a gain of a couple out to about the 28, maybe the 29-yard line.
That was Bowden Pearsall on the tackle right there, just a one-on-one tackle.
Actually, only going to give him to the 27. So it's third down now after that Carrier Insurance second down play goes for a couple yards. Third down, and we'll call it a long 7. So 3rd and 7. This is where Cameron wants to have Union.
It's a good opportunity to really bring pressure.
Just underway here, not even a minute into this football game. No score, obviously. So out of the gun is Kiefer. The freshman takes snap. Going to hand it to Skabinski. And Skabinski is going to fight play real close to the first down, and I think he might have it up to the 35-yard line.
He does. You know what? He lowered his shoulder. I mean, you want to talk about a textbook way you want a running back to run the ball. That was it right there. Right at the very end, about when he's ready to be tackled, he probably got another 2-3 yards from contact on that.
So that'll bring up a 1st down and 10 on that Tonesta Builder Supply 1st down.
Oh.
And it's a bad snap, and Kiefer's able to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Not sure what happened there. I think the center snapped the ball before they necessarily wanted it to.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 here at the 35-yard line. Carrier Insurance 2nd down. CarrierInsuranceCares.com. Out of the gun is Kiefer. He's going to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher, a little bit of room, going to fall forward for 5 yards or so to the 40-yard line. Maybe out to the, they're going to mark it at the 40, so we'll give him a gain of 5 on it.
As always, a good run by him, solid run.
Clock running at 9:37. I apologize, folks, for us not having a clock for those watching the game today. Just wasn't going to work quite out. The uprights were kind of in the way, so I just decided to nix it for tonight. Radio audience used to not having that. Here's a handoff to Skabinski. Skabinski has some room.
Oh, he's gone. He's got
it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40, the 30. He's at the 20. He's still on his feet at the 5. He's at the goal line. It's a Tampa touchdown for Logan Skabinski and Union. AC Valley strikes first.
The point I would make is Skabinski did exactly what a running back should do in that case. Tackled there, and then he immediately circled the field. What we're talking about, he broke it outside down the sidelines, and even though a couple Cameron counties may have had an opportunity, they had good angles, but he showed his speed there in that run. So Big play from Union here to start this game.
On to kick the extra point is Hepler, and that kick is up, and that kick is good. We'll return here in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Chris, I want to take a moment, if you don't mind, to thank the Allegheny Grill today for the pregame feed, along obviously with Union's administration. Scott Kindle organized that. But those beef tips were excellent. If you have an opportunity to visit the Allegheny Grill, that's a choice I'll make again.
AlleghenyGrill.com, one of our best sponsors the broadcast. Here is Hepler to kick it off. It's a fairly deep kick. It'll be taken at about the 12-yard line by Pearsall. Pearsall won't even get back to the 20 there.
Yeah, the mistake I think Pearsall made right there is just not trying to get another 5 or 6 yard, trying to break a tackle. He actually lost a couple yards from the place where he got the ball.
Call him down at the 17-yard line. So McKinney will start out at their own 17s.
So what I did watch a lot of Cameron County, they ran out of the I formation. They did run some pistol against Smithport, but primarily they were under center against West Branch. And as you see right now,
we're going to have Fergali dotting the I. And it's a pitch to Fergali to his left, near sideline. Fergali is tripped up out over the 25 at about the 26-yard line.
Coach made, I think, a great move putting him back at tailback. I felt Malachi.
They're actually going to give him the first down there, Larry.
Yeah,
it's all the way out to the 27-yard line. So pick up a 10. It's a Finessa Bitter Supply first down for Cameron Fergali. So Fergali starts things out well for the Red Raiders on offense, trailing 7-0.
I'll remind everybody this is averages almost 28 yards per carry. So give him one at any point here.
The fullback is Snyder. Gabe Novak at quarterback under center. He's going to pitch it. Now the
Same
other
play.
side goes Fergali. Fergali this time is going to be wrapped up maybe a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
This is what I think Union needs to do. It needs to get them in second and long. Get him to do things that they don't necessarily like to do or even spend a lot of time. You heard Coach right from the beginning. He wants to run the ball. He wants to run it right down their throat. And if you got the horses up front to block and the running back to run, why not do it?
So we'll call that a loss of 1 back to the 27, setting up a second down and 11 here. So second and 11. Fergali still dots the I. Novak under center puts a man in motion towards the near sideline. Here's a pitch to Fergali towards the near sideline. And Fergali is swarmed and dropped back at about the 25-yard line.
As a former D coordinator there, that's 8 guys on the tackle right there. That puts chills up my spine when I see something like that, hustling to the ball. I think Caden Rainey is the defensive coordinator for Union, and kudos for getting your guys motivated to fly to that ball.
Now, third down and long, 13. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. They're going to go under center with Novak, still in the I formation with Fergali. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to look to throw it downfield. That pass is high, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Zuckel. And Zuckel,
Malachi Zuckel, yes.
On the little slow getting up, but he'll get up and walk off. They'll bring up a fourth down and most likely a Daddy's and Clarion punting situation for the Red Raiders. You'll never have to punt on dinner or lunch when you go to Daddy's on Miss Street Clarion. So the punter is Fergali here. not expecting a deep kick. They're holding two receivers back at about midfield here. Fergali takes the snap. Kick is away. It's a short kick. It's going to take a Cameron roll into Union AC Valley territory and be downed at about the 43-yard line.
So it's going to be on the left hash for the Union AC Valley offense here. Great field position.
6:53 left in quarter number one. 7-0 Union AC Valley. Their second possession of the game. First possession ended in the long touchdown run by Logan Skabinski. Well, now, okay, what are we doing here?
They're just changing balls. Union AC wants their ball. I don't know.
It's a football, Larry.
Oh. I've been around kids long enough to know there's a certain amount of superstition.
Get on the pistol here. Gallagher will be the sock car next to Kiefer. It'll be Skabinski in the eye. And they're going to turn and they're going to hand it to Skabinski. And Skabinski on that left side, up over the 50, tripped up as he goes into Cameron County territory, down to about the 49-yard line, about a yard short of the first down. That'll bring up a carrier insurance, second down.
That was just absolutely the same play they ran just before that as a touchdown, which is a smart move coming back to that play. It's an off-tackle play in the case where Max Gallagher, the line blocks down, and Gallagher's going to kick out on the end, and again, getting good positive yardage.
Bring up a second down, and we'll call it a yard here. So second down and 1. In the pistol again with Gallagher next to Kiefer. Pitch comes to Skabinski now to the near side, which is the right side. Skabinski has a hole. He's up over the 40. There's a flag down, though, as he goes carrying runners to the 26, but there's a flag down in midfield. It's going to come back the hole.
That's unfortunate because that's a tremendous run. I was just getting ready to say young. I mean, Coach talked about his team tackling, but this kid keeps his feet driving, just textbook running on his part.
This is going to set up a second down and long. They had second and 1, but they're going to get penalized here. It's a Zunder and Associates penalty. On the field, you may not have representation, but in real life, you have Zunder and Associates. ZunderLaw.com.
It's always a play that seems to bring that block in the back that when you're running that pitch. And as I've said a number of times, what begins to happen is that a player's initially may be blocked in the front, and then when the defender goes to turn to run after, the offensive man keeps his hands on him and continues to drive. So
up a second down and 12 at the 41 now, just outside the 40. Or inside, I think it's outside the 40. Bring up second down here, out of the pistol. Going to flip it. It's going to be
razzle dazzle here.
Going to get a pass off of it. Throwing it deep downfield was Fleming, but it was nowhere near as it's out of bounds as Cameron County wasn't fooled by the razzle dazzle.
Well read. Well read.
So to bring up a third down and 12.
That's one of those long developing plays. And what happened was the receivers actually were down there standing waiting for the ball, and they needed to make it look more like a run and delay that a little bit. I mean, they're nice plays to have in your playbook to occasionally keep teams a little more honest.
Clinton Fleming air conditioning third down. They're just going to hand it off to Skabinski. Skabinski has a big hole. He's over the 50.
Oh, my.
Up out of
He's got a first down.
46-yard line. I think you're right there. He has it for the snap.
Nice.
Best oversight for that.
Nice play call by Coach Reed and his dad, and a draw. I always love that third down draw.
That was Gallagher on the run. 23-33, Larry. Got me all confused.
Against Gallagher has the White Sox.
Thanks, Larry. The high White Sox?
The high White Sox.
See, that's why he's the best color commentator in the business, folks. So Gallagher now will take the next handoff. Gallagher over the 40, still on his feet, has stepped out of bounds because he was upended. It's going to be another first down, though, I do believe, inside the 30.
You know, Chris, one of the things as a football coach, I'll tell you what, I just saw the the block of the century for me, baby. Number 59, Nash Early came across there and gave the trap block, and he just completely flattened the defender on that play.
That is it. Advanced Drainage System Lock. Advanced Drainage System also brings you your kickoffs tonight, adspipe.com. Here is a flip. This is Skabinski this time. He's trying to go to the left side, and he'll be tackled after a gain of a couple out to about the 33-yard line.
Just a little slow developing on that pitch to that side.
Pickup of 1 on the play, bring up a carry insurance second down. Union, by the way, with 4:35 to go here in quarter number 1, moving left to right on your radio dial. Sometimes I forget to do that, Larry. Forget that we're on the radio. Apologize to our Bigfoot Legends audience for not getting them that earlier. Cameron County, by the way, folks, in their white and red, white tops, red pants. Union in all blue with yellow numbering.
And they're back in the pistol here.
They're going to hand it to Skabinski. Skabinski straight up the middle, gets back to maybe the line of scrimmage.
That was just a straight dive that you don't want to pick up the defender. In that case, he broke block on that number 54. It's Brody Artman. Did a nice job taking on the blocker and then coming around and making a tackle.
Artman with the Larson's Garbage Service stop of the night. Larson's Garbage Service says, hey, you can take that play, throw it in the trash, and we'll come haul it away. Larson'sGarbageService.com.
I would think we're in two-play territory here, Chris. I don't necessarily believe they have to get all 10 yards here.
2 sidecars for Kiefer. He's back to pass. He wants to go deep. He's got a receiver down there at the last second. I think it was broken up there.
That was Parker Bish. That's called a sideline and go, which is kind of a, we're at Fedunas Field. That was a legendary play that Rich ran all the time. If we didn't practice that all week against Union, there was something wrong.
That was Bo Pearsall with the pass break for the Red Raiders. So it'll bring up a 4th down, 4th and 9, and big 4th down opportunity here for Cameron County to get the offense back as they're going to go 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Sidecar is Gallagher. Kiefer back to throw. Kiefer looks over the middle, throws it. It's tipped and it's picked off. It's picked off at the 15. Coming up the other way with it is Malachi Zuko, and he'll have the ball out to about the 30.
And a tackle was by Max Gallagher. Here's one of those you throw mistakes. He threw right into, basically there was triple coverage right there on his receiver. And the ball was popped up in the air, and Malachi came down with the ball.
So with 3:16 to play here in quarter number 1, Union AC Valley holding the 7-0 lead. Cameron County gets the ball back. Really, Larry, though, at the end of the day, if it's an incomplete pass, they're getting the ball at the 35. So it actually worked out for Union a little bit. That's interesting.
Yes.
So out of the shotgun this time comes Novak. And the ball is on the ground. It is picked up by Fergali, and he's going to lose yards. It's actually going to go as a team rush because that ball was on the ground back to about the 29-yard line.
I couldn't name all the tip tacklers again. Caden Rainey, good job of getting your defense flowing to the ball.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and call it 11 here as they lose a yard on that play. But the ball was on the ground, which was the biggest problem there for Cameron County.
Right. Slowed the play up, no question.
So Novak's going to go out of the shotgun. He's going to have Fergali to his left, Fergali to his right, Snyder to his left. They're going to throw it over here to Michael Snyder. Snyder is going to get back to the original line of scrimmage at about the 30-yard line.
He may have gotten, might be 3rd and 8.
Going to give him just over the 30 to the 30.
Yeah, probably 3rd and 9.
The carrier insurance 2nd down play goes for 2, and it'll bring up Balloons Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Now, Chris says, typical as a defensive coordinator, you'd be rolling out right now, screen draw. Didn't see the tendency report on what Cameron likes to do here. Again, they've had a lot of big scoring games, but I can tell you this Wildcat, this is where they ran him for a touchdown run against West Branch.
Zuckel in the
Look at right here.
Zuckel is going to get that's
for Golly
in the Wildcat. He's going to get out to about the 35-yard line, but Union AC did a really nice job of reading that and not giving him a big gainer.
Last time I saw that formation, he ran the ball. It was an 85-yard touchdown against West Branch.
4th down and 5 now for the Red Raiders. We're down to 122 and a run. First quarter, nothing in favor of Cameron County.
Okay, not sure whether they were going to punt or not. They wait and get number 2 back there, Parker Bish. Oh, close. I think they got a hand on it, didn't they?
It's going to bounce down at about the 42 of the Red
Raiders. It'll be about
Raiders,
a 6 or 7 yard punt, isn't it?
Was maybe about a 7-yard punt there.
Good pressure.
About the 43-yard line, it looks like. So 1 minute left here in the Eternally Clean first quarter. Make sure your loved ones' gravestones look great at Eternally Clean. Eternally-clean.com. Corey will get you taken care of. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, high school football here on the YDL Sports Network. Union AC 7-0 with 1 minute to go here in quarter number 1. Kuiper in the pistol with Gallagher next to him. He's going to hand it to Kabinski straight up middle. Kabinski fights his way over the 40 to out the 39-yard line.
He was stopped at the line of scrimmage there, so it looks like almost, it's a 2-yard pickup, maybe 3.
Try 4, Larry. He got 4 on that play.
Wow.
It was at the 43, and he fell forward to the 39. Tough run.
Very tough run.
We have a second down carrier insurance.
What I like both these runners are doing is they lower their shoulders, and especially just right before contact. And I think that's such a key for a running back.
Kuiper again in the pistol. He's going to turn it and hand it to Gallagher on an inside handoff. Gallagher looked like he was going to lose yards and then falls forward to about the 38-yard line or so, maybe the 37.
That play had potential to go big. I mean, it was just last minute. You got a last-minute blitz, which slowed him up just enough to allow Cameron County to come back in and make the play. But nice little trap to come back. They picked the pitch, and it's just an inside trap.
It's going to bring an end to our first quarter. We'll be back here in 1 minute on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's your relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you. Back here at Baduna Stadium as we get ready for quarter number 2 with Union AC Valley holding a 7-0 lead.
Hey, Chris, a lot of compliments to both administrations at AC Valley and Union. I mean, both of us have watched this co-op grow over the years. If you look out there right now, I think you would say it's been a success in getting total numbers out. For the football program, which, I've always felt about, you need to keep these numbers up so you're not forcing kids to get out on the field too early to get out there competing against kids they should probably not be competing against.
Doing a thing for service members here right now, and that's the reason we have a little bit of a delay. Thanking the military and the first responders. All right. I'm going to have them walk out on the track.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Well.
As you can see that, they're walking them out onto the track, and we're going to get back here to football action here in a moment. All right, we're back to action, Hayden. Hayden, we're back to action. So back here to action as we start quarter number 2. Second quarter brought to you by Verichetti Holdings, VeriChettiHoldings.com. 3rd down and 4 here. Hand off to Skabinski. Skabinski straight up the middle. He's going to have a first down at around the 30-yard line.
There again, he was probably stopped maybe a yard before first down, and his lower his shoulder and keep driving, pick for another 2 yards for a first down.
Tenesta Builder Supply first down. TenestaBuilders.us. First down and 10 here at the 30-yard line of Cameron County. Just underway in the second quarter, 7-0 Union AC Valley in the lead. Falcon Knights going right to left on your radio dial. Here's a handoff to Skabinski. Skabinski this time is going to be brought down by Fergali, who brings him for a loss of yardage of about 1 on the play. That's a Larson's Garbage Service loss of yards. Larson's Garbage Service.com.
That was a play that they ran a long touchdown run, and then they came back to it for another 8 or 9 yards. That time, Cameron County did a great job stopping the play. It's an off-tackle play.
Give them a loss of 2 on that.
I mean, the idea of is the fullback kicks out on that tackle, and that time the tackle held his ground.
Gun here, going to hand it to Gallagher straight up the middle.
No.
Gallagher has 1 tackle, fighting his way close to the first down. He'll be about a yard or 2 short at about the 22, 23-yard line.
This is a nice little inside dive right in between the center and the guard in that play.
We'll give him 9 on the play to the 23, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Falcon Knights, who have gained 129 yards today, all of it on the ground. They're outgaining Cameron County 129-13 right now. Those are your Janney Montgomery Scott statistics. So Kiefer out of the gun. Sidecar is Gallagher. He's going to give it to Gallagher. Gallagher looking for a hole. Gallagher breaks through a tackle for Gawley. He fights his way for a first down inside the 20 down to about the 17. And Union AC Valley is entering the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive into the Red Zone with a great new or used vehicle from Red Bank Chevrolet. RedBankChevrolet.com.
Again, the solid running by Gallagher. He broke at least 3 tackles that play right there. Kept his feet driving. I know Coach talked about, Cameron County coach Neiman had talked about tackling this week and making a special emphasis, but these backs are technique-wise are flawless.
Micah Kindle now in the backfield. They're going to throw this ball, and it's a catch by Fleming, and Fleming is going to score the Tampa touchdown. Trent Fleming from Andrew Kiefer.
Nice little play. They faked a pitch. They got a lead blocker coming down that took the corner, and he was a little out pass and gave him a chance to run the ball in. Like the play design in a number of different ways. It was one of those high percentage passes that even if it didn't go for a touchdown, you were going to get some positive yardage, Chris.
So with 9:30 to go here in quarter number 2, Union AC now up 13-0, and they're going to try a pop pass for 2 points, and it's completed to Fleming from the kicker, Upler.
A little basket jump pass right there.
That'll make it 15-0. We'll be back after these messages here on the YDL Sports Network. We'll be back in 20 seconds. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. Union AC Valley now up 15-0, a 43-yard drive there, ending in the Kiefer to Fleming touchdown pass. 15-0, Union AC Valley over Cameron County.
Hey, Chris, one thing I'm just picking up on the sideline here, the Union AC Valley, I think it's Corrado. Is that it, Robert Corrado? He's the line coach for Union AC. He's got the old chalkboard out there working with the linemen, making sure they're picking up their blocks, you coach any opportunity again. between breaks of plays, and of course, in this case, a score. And now they're ready to kick off.
Skabinski to kick it away. Skabinski, it's a high, short kick. It'll be taken at about the 18-yard line. And that's Pearsall. Pearsall up over the 30, still on his feet at about the 34-yard line.
Pearsall did a great job breaking about 2 or 3 tackles there, but then again, you got 5 or 6 of the Union defenders from the kickoff team coming in and making the tackle, making sure he doesn't break any more.
Cameron County will take over at their own 35-yard line.
Am I right? Is this their best field position, or is it the first?
This is their best field position.
Yeah.
9:22 left here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Verichetti Holdings. Tonight's quarterback, Gabe Novak, brought to you by Wise Eyes. Gabe can see the field well. Get Wise Eyes didn't do it with St. Mary's. MyWiseEyes.com.
Now, Union has about 11 players right inside 5 yards.
So they're going to hand this to Snyder now, and Snyder is barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's kind of interesting, but most of the time I've seen Malachi, Zuko, and Camden Fragel out back in the backfield. And this Snyder, this is the first time game.
Old habits die hard there, Larry. It's
What's
Frgali.
That?
Remember the E at the end of...
Frgali.
You always called the poor old coach the wrong name. No wonder he beat you in the 1999
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that.
There is a pitch to Zuko. Zuko's going to throw
wide
it.
Open.
He's got a wide open Tucker, and Tucker's going to have it inside Union territory at about the 32-yard line.
That's Aiden Falk coming back to make the tackle on that. But good call over there. Union's been, as I just talked right before that, they have basically 11 defenders inside 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
So on the pitch pass, it goes 33 yards down to the 32-yard line. First down and 10 for Cameron County.
Hope this does a little bit for Cameron County. Loosens up Union's defense so they can come back to their running game.
Great call there by Ryan Naiman and his staff. Now Zuko is in the eye here.
Pitch this way.
We're going to give it to Zuko, and he's going to
That's Frgali.
I'm sorry, Frgali was the eye back, and he's going to be dropped back at the 34-yard line. That's another Larson's Garbage Service play for a loss. You can take that play, throw it in the garbage, and Larson's Garbage Service will come and haul it away.
Again, I know I've said it 2 or 3 times, but for the radio audience, I mean, Union's defense just flying to the ball.
Second down and 12 here.
Speaking of that, there may be opportunities to come out with some distracting plays for Cameron to capitalize on that.
Novak is in the gun. Sidecar is for Golly. He looks to throw. Throws it out there. It is caught by Pearsall. There's a flag down.
Yeah, I'm not sure
and
why.
The ball is caught, but nowhere to go with it as he's tackled at about the 33-yard line. We'll find out what the marker's all about.
Flag came in from the sideline over there. It's and he's...
I went to Pearsall, right?
Yes. Yes, it did.
See what the call is here.
So...
Waiting on the call. Still waiting on the call. It's on Union AC, it looks like.
I'm not sure why. I mean, it looked like unless there have been...
Play went to the third.
Oh, geez.
Play went to the 32 there, Larry. Let's see what the penalty is here. We're still waiting on it. Remember, on the field, you don't have representation, but in real life, you have Zunder and Associates, ZunderLaw.com. Still sorting this one out.
Which, yeah, some people are critical. It's taking the time, but I like the fact that they're discussing it and making sure they got the right call.
It's a hold on the defense. They're going to mark it from where the play ended. That should give them a first down, I do believe.
Yep, coming back.
What was that all about? They walked it off and then they walked it back. And now they're going to mark again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, there you go, guys. It's a 10-yard penalty. And is that a first down or not? I guess they're going to say it is a first down.
No, wait a minute. Oh, no.
Yes, it's a first down. First down at the 22-yard line. We a Red Raider first down at the 22. Novak's going to look to throw. He's rolling out, throws it. He's got a man out there. That is Snyder. Snyder's inside the 15-yard line as Cameron County enters the Red Bank Valley, the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive into the Red Zone with a great newer used car from Red Bank Chevrolet, redbankchevrolet.com.
That's just the fullback slipping out. And again, giving the opportunity with a quarterback on a roll out there to throw high percentage pass. High percentage is that you're not throwing it deep, not throwing it coverage. You have a better chance of connecting those types of passes.
Second down and 2 here. So it's 2nd and 2 from the 14. Again out of the gun. Again, they're going to throw it. Throwing it up there and overthrowing Pearsall as Union was, AC Valley was putting a lot of pressure on Novak that time.
With 3 AC Valley Union players. And he just basically got rid of that ball as fast as he could. They're still in great field position here and great third down and short. I like the play call. It was a good opportunity to, again, try to loosen up this Union defense, Union AC Valley defense.
3rd down and 2. 2 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left is Zuckel. Fergali dots the I with Snyder. And now it's going to be a quarterback sneak by Novak. And I think he's going to have enough for a first down here. We'll have to wait to see the exact spot.
No, take down right, left look like it. It might be a yard short.
It's going to be 4th down and inches here.
Yeah.
At the 13-yard line.
Oh.
Now Cameron steps back into the huddle here. Needs to get to
running
the 12.
clock, 5:46, Chris.
Play clock down to 4. And now they're going to have to call a timeout. We'll
Yes.
take it with them. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network. More than just about baseball and softball, we now have creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance with locations in Seneca, Northeast, and Corey to serve you. So after the timeout, Cameron County looking at a 4th down here.
Chris, I like that timeout. It's an opportunity. Make sure you got an opportunity here. Make sure you got the right play call in here. And they're moving him to Wildcat, and they're coming out in an empty backfield here.
So in the Wildcat is Fergali. He'll take the snap, and he was moving before that. I think going to be a penalty on the Red Raiders. It is. He moved from his quarterback position before the snap, and that's what they got called for.
I think he wanted the snap, and he's kind of looking up to his center, shaking his hands. That was probably a pretty good play call there, but we'll see what they I'm going to guess they're going to change the play call here now.
4th and 5 now is what the setup is here. Well, they make that call. Let's make sure that you make the call for your next job. Champion Modular. The future is now with Champion Modular. More than just a job, it's a career. Apply now at neweramodulars.com. Champion Modular in Strattonville. So now out of the gun is Novak. He'll take the snap. He looks to throw. Looking over, throws it up there, and it is tipped. And I think it was tipped there by number 22, Stephen Hepler. So it'll go over on downs to Union AC Valley at their own 17-yard line.
But was thinking they may try to get outside, give him another opportunity because they needed 5 or 6 yards to get outside and throw some of those passes that got him down there. And here's the thing Cameron County has to solve right now. They have to solve the Max Gallagher and our number 33, Mr. Skabinski.
So out of the gun is Kiefer. He's going to hand it to Skabinski. No, that's Gallagher. I'm sorry. That's Gallagher. And Gallagher is driven down for a loss of 1 back to about the 17. Maybe they'll give him the 18 and back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, that was a good tackle. I think it was Mr. Pearsall, number 8. One-on-one tackle right there.
Down to 5:14 on a running second quarter clock. Second quarter brought to you by Verichetti Holdings. I mentioned our field today. Hayden Weber on the camera. Hayden brought to you by Venango County. And now there's a high snap. It comes back down to Gallagher. Gallagher is able to get himself back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of a yard. But it was a high snap.
And smart move was just get it and go right up the middle, get as many yards back as you can. So we got 3rd and 10, but a lot better than 3rd and 15 or 17.
Yeah, as that Carrier Insurance second down play didn't go anywhere, that'll bring up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com on top of the River Hill near the University Stadium. Out of the gun is Kiefer on 3rd down and 10. He rolls to his right, looking to throw is Kiefer. Now he's going to throw it. He has it knocked down over there. That might have been Pearsall again.
His receiver was open. There's just, again, the youth thing. He just needed to throw that ball a little bit faster.
Bring up 4 down for 16 to go here in that quarter. 15-0. Union AC Valley in the lead over Cameron County, and back to punt here.
Great stuff. Great stuff. So we maintain field position here, forcing them to kick their end zone. 5. He's kicking away.
That kick will be.
Oh, he's going to get a great roll.
Great roll for Union.
Yeah, look at that.
AC all the way inside the 35 down to the 34. That kick was by Aiden Fox that time.
And here, you actually need to practice those types of punts. When you get somebody back kicking, how you do it is just get one person back there to receive, and they've got to catch every ball. And when it's bounding like that, you tell them to field it. Learn how to be like a baseball player there.
4:04 left here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Verichetti Holdings. 15-0 Union AC in the lead over Cameron County. Cameron County football here. Red Raiders have 55 yards of offense, 45 of them through the air as they've struggled to get their running game going.
They're coming back in their passing formation here.
Novak's going to put Snyder in motion. Back to throw.
1-on-1 here.
Looking for Tucker. Tucker has it go right through his hands at about the 45-yard line. Incomplete pass. Throw was a little high.
Catchable. Yeah, it had some heat on it.
Bring up a 2nd down and 10. Carrier Insurance, 2nd down. CarrierInsuranceCares.com. Carrier Insurance for all your insurance needs. They want to shout out to Central Clarion's Brendan Carrier. Central Clarion playing Punxsutawney over Clarion Limestone tonight. 2nd down and 10 now for Cameron County. Novak, the wise eyes in DuBois St. Mary's quarterback. Back to throw. Pierce kind of slowed up, and it ended up being overthrown.
I love that passing play. It's called a smash. The outside receiver does a hook. The inside receiver does what we call a corner. All right. So the short route, which holds the corner, and then you have the inside receiver breaking to the sidelines right there, right behind that corner that they just froze in that route.
Third down now and 10. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, third down. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again.
In fact, Chris, I can still remember the play call we used to call it 97 smash.
Out of the gun, Novak. They'll have three receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Back to throw is Novak. Throws it over the middle, and it is...
What happens here?
It is caught. It is caught by Fregali. He took it away from a Union defender at midfield. There are flags on the line.
Not sure what the penalty is. Could you pick it up
Face
there?
mask, I'm pretty
Face
sure,
mask,
Larry.
okay. All right.
As he catches it out at the 50-yard line, and he fought for it with a Union defender.
For Galley, great catch in traffic. And then there were a number of Union players trying to take the ball from him.
Going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Falcon Knights as well. That'll move the ball all the way to the 35-yard line.
Basically negating the good punt coverage they got.
First and 10 at the 35. 3:44 to go here in the second quarter. Brought to you by Verischetti Holdings. 15-0 Union AC Valley over Cameron County. Cameron County at the Falcon Knight 35-yard line.
And went through the play clock. So, we still got.
Out of the gun is Novak. Still play clock hasn't started. Now everybody starts except for the ball being snapped. It's going to be a false start.
Again, these mental errors are so costly. Instead of 1st and 10, they ended up with 1st and 15 now. But give Cameron County's coaching staff credit here that they've adjusted their game plan and they are throwing the ball and they're having some success with it. Here comes the Wildcat with Fregali. This is using him running the ball. If he throws, he's going to throw.
And it is incomplete. It was looking over there for Zukel.
Yeah, that was well covered, that play. So it was just a little, what we used to call PSU screen. Inside receivers block out, and the far receiver to the outside comes down really behind the line of scrimmage to catch the ball. The throw wasn't there, and the coverage was there.
Screen. It's a good thing, I think, because he was going to get. So out of the gun here on third down.
They're going one-on-one coverage
and
again.
He throws it behind Zukel after the bad snap. To throw it deep over here. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 15. So after the big pass play and the penalty, things stalled for Cameron County.
It's amazing the 5-yard penalties and how they can kill drives, Chris.
They've also pretty much given up on trying to run the football right now, Larry. Yeah. Cameron County has.
Which I think smart. I mean, they've had their opportunities here, maybe to.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, looking to throw. It's a little swing out to Zuko, and he drops it, and that'll turn the ball over on down.
Right. Unfortunate thing there is it was too low for him to just catch the ball.
I'm sorry.
That's for Galley.
I said it turned it over on downs, but it didn't. It's 4th down and 15 now, so I take that back. I apologize. I got myself ahead of it. So Galley will come back to punt now. They're going to punt from the Union AC 40, down 15-0.
I would be leery of a fake here.
Galley's going to put it deep. Going to hit and kind of stay at about the 15-yard line, which is where Union AC Valley will take over. With 3:05 to go here in quarter number 2, 15-0 Falcon Knights.
One timeout. We have 2 left.
Cameron County with 2 timeouts left. Union AC has all 3 left.
Some good prevent defense here.
Chris, I see a familiar lineman out there, that 74. I know he graduated, but his younger brother, Dane, took the number 74.
Dane Wyant.
Dane Wyant.
So Kiefer, on what looked like I might have busted play, gets a yard out the 16.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to just run an ISO play. And when I talk ISO, that's a fullback coming up and blocking the linebacker. So they block everybody else on the line. They want to isolate with the fullback blocking the linebacker and the tailback following him.
2nd down and 9 from the 16, their own 16. 2.5 to go here in the Veracity Holdings second quarter. Kiefer to throw. Throws it over to Fleming. Fleming catches it, and he'll be down at about the 20-yard line, maybe the 21.
That's good. I mean, again, one of those confidence-building passes. They're playing back on Fleming. Get 5 yards quickly.
Give them 4 in the play, bringing up a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 from their own 20. Falcon Knights with 2 minutes to go now on a running second quarter clock. They hold the 15-0 lead. Cameron County will get the football to start the second half. Kiefer in the pistol, going to fake the handoff, rolls down to his right, going downfield, got a man and under him. He had Parker Bish. The pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Got to assume that this is a Daddy's and Clarion punting situation for Union AC, as it looks like now Nick Ilease in the punt. They keep switching punters on me, it looks like. So Ilease the punt this time, it looks like. Snap is there. Punt is a high, short punt. Calling for a fair catch is Snyder, and he'll make it at the 45-yard line of Union AC Valley. So with 1:41 to go, it's great field position for the Red Raiders. So, Larry, that's what you were talking about fielding a punt and ending up with a lot better field position. Because
absolutely, yes.
1:41 to go here in the first half. 15-0 Union AC Valley. Cameron County over at the Falcon 45-yard line.
I'd like to see him come back here, just get one-on-one coverage over here if they can. Safety's adjusted to the wide side of the field.
Novak back to throw. Novak looking. Novak throws it down and breaking it up is taking. Oh, they're going to call a penalty there, Larry. Did you see anything wrong with the hit that was made? I just thought it was a clean hit that broke the pass up on it.
No, I'm not sure.
So Zuckel took the hit, and so they're going to get Union AC on this. That's a tough call that an official has to make right away. So while we may see something from up here, they may see something else from down there, right?
Absolutely. But looked very similar to the ending play of the Steelers.
It did look very similar to the ending play of the Steelers game where Jalen Ramsey hit a guy hard. They're going to call targeting here, but the Union AC fans aren't going to like it. The Cameron County fans are going to love it.
And the reason for targeting is that he lowered his helmet. So the top of the helmet, when he made that.
Shouldn't they be marking it off, though, from the line of scrimmage? Yes, they're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage because it was an incomplete.
They are struggling with that a little bit.
They are struggling with that part of it. That's going to give Cameron County great field position at the 30-yard line.
Again, you see this on a college level and you see it on obviously a high school level. Anytime a player lowers the top, and this is to protect both players, obviously the tackler and the receiver in this case.
I'm going to let you call this here real quick, Larry.
Okay, we've got Cameron County has trips to the right. It looks like they're making a play call on the line of scrimmage. They got single receiver left. Fergalli's coming out of the backfield. Well, and it's intercepted. Parker Bish.
at the 11-yard line.
Actually, the receiver had just broken open behind him, and the pass was just a little bit more on the line than I like to have seen. I'd like to have, if he'd gotten that ball up in the air, probably could have gotten it past Parker Bish. But
Larry,
it was almost a line drive.
I give you the play-by-play for one play, and it's an interception. You don't get something easy. You get a ball that's picked off. The only way it could have been harder is if he had taken it back for a touchdown.
There you go. I don't know if I could yell like you, Chris, when you're making your touchdown call.
So Union AC will take over at its own 11 with 1:31 to go here. Still 3 timeouts for the Falcon Knights, 2 for Cameron County. Union AC up 15-0. Out of the gun. And now we're going to have a handoff to Bish, and Bish is going to be tackled there behind the line of scrimmage. And that was
lose a
Zuckel.
couple yards. Good opportunity to get back, and I'm not sure exactly what Cameron County. I'm trying to see what they've done different defensively.
Piper wants to throw a screen pass. That was a pass to Fox, and Fox will get out to the 16-yard line.
A good pickup there, good pass.
We'll call it the 15, and now we're going to get a stoppage of play, and it's going to be a timeout called by Union. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network and 7 Mountains Media in 30 seconds.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
That Ross Becker timeout, it'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 15 for Union AC Valley. They're down to 2 timeouts, each team with 2 timeouts left. Union AC Valley up 15-0 with 51 seconds to go here. Larry, I know what you're doing, but Dan Reed is not you by any stretch of the imagination. He's much more aggressive as a coach over the years.
I'm going to watch. I think the draw would be a great play. They got big yardage on it the last time. So you're keeping the ball on the ground, keep the clock going, and if you break a big one here, get an opportunity maybe to try to score.
So Kuiper has Gallagher as his sidecar. He's got 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left out of the gun. He's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher breaks the tackle.
Oh, my.
Almost broke it, but it's tackled at the 20-yard line. It'll be 4th down, and now Cameron County's going to call timeout.
Now, Dan did exactly what I would do.
We're going to get with him. We'll be right back for next here on the YL Sports Network and Bigfoot Legends.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here after that Ross Becker timeout. Ross Becker Insurance for all your insurance needs with 3 locations to serve you in Seneca right next to Sheets on your way to Cranberry High School. Also in Corey and Northeast. Ross Becker Insurance. They can be found online at teamrossbecker.com. That's ROSSBACHER, teamrossbecker.com. So 4th down and a daddy declaring a punting opportunity here for Falcon Knights. Now they send out the punt.
I'm not sure, but I'd be Cameron. I'd be coming after it. Try to block it.
We think they're punting at least. Cameron doesn't actually buy that they're punting here on 4th down and a yard and a half. And Kuiper's still out there. So right now they aren't punting, Larry. So they're going to go out of the gun here with Kuiper on 3rd down and 1.
Boy, they're coming up with everybody here. You know what they're trying to do is pull them off sides. They're going to do the...
Yeah, they're going to take the penalty here, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd take the penalty, though, because now you're punting from your own 15-yard line. I would have taken the timeout before I took the penalty.
I agree.
I don't know if I like the taking of the delay of game there. So now they're going to punt, and it's going to be at least back to punt. Snyder standing at midfield to receive this punt from Elise at the 50. Low snap. Elise catches it, punts it. It's a short one, and I mean a really short one. And it's going to be down at about the 34-yard line. And so Cameron County, with a timeout left in 32 seconds, has great field position at the Union AC 34. Oh, the punt goes 19 yards. And so great opportunity here for the Red Raiders just before half to see if they can get on the board. They trail 15-0. There are 32 seconds to go. They have one timeout left.
You know, I really want to one-on-one this with going to this backside to number one, Talon Tucker.
Out of the gun here is Novak. Novak takes the snap.
Gets the ball up.
Left.
He's got it.
Throws towards Snyder, and he underthrew him. Zuckel. I'm sorry, that was Zuckel, not Snyder.
See, I think the problem with that pass is it's just too low. And if he can get some air under the ball, I think it will give a great opportunity because the receivers are getting open.
Bring up second down and 10 from the 34, down to 27.3 seconds. Again, without a kicking game, you've got to go the full 34 yards, though, Larry. So it does put a little bit more pressure on you as a team. 15-0 Union AC Valley. We're down to 27.3 to go here in the first half.
I like this, Trips. I like this one-on-one look over here.
Trips to the left, single receiver Zuckel to the right.
To be honest, I'd love to see that the
Novak
safety.
looking to throw. Now Novak going to pocket, and he's going to be sacked back at about the 39-yard line. Be the 38-yard line, they're going to say. Now we get
one more timeout.
Timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
So back after the Ross Becker Insurance timeout, 13.6 seconds left. Cameron County faces a third down and 13 at the Union AC 37-yard line. The Red Raiders now out of Ross Becker Insurance timeouts. You can find out more about Ross Becker Insurance at rossbecker.com. That's ROSSBACHER spotted their Seneca location today, or if you happen to be in Northeastern Core, you can stop by those locations as well. Special shout out to Brad Allen. His daughter, Grace, is a heck of a volleyball player at Quarry High School. Quarry, one of the best AA teams in the state. So
no question.
Out of the Wildcat here.
This is a Hail Mary, maybe.
Zuckel looking to throw. Zuckel's going to throw it up. He's got a receiver. It's Tucker. Tucker's going to be inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line.
At 5.9 seconds, we'll see. They need to clock this ball right away.
So what's the...
They need to be up on the ball. I don't think they have a timeout left, do they?
Don't. There's a player down for Cameron County here. That's why we have the stoppage.
God, this is kind of weird at this situation. You have
We're going to stop this here, Larry. We're going to be right back in 30 seconds. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and light. Our apologies to Allegheny Electric, but Tucker got up and kind of ran off the field there a little too quickly for me on a play where they couldn't stop the clock.
You got to...
Back to throw. Here is Zuckel. Fergali throws it up. It's a jump ball, and it is incomplete as the first half ends. So the first half ends with Union AC Valley holding a 15-0 lead. We'll be back here on the YDL Sports Network and 7 Mountains Media in 3 minutes. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. Back here at Vaduna Stadium, we're at the half. Union AC Valley leads Cameron County 15-0. Time for our Allstate Insurance halftime show. Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. Call Dave today, 814-223-4000 in Clarion. That's 814-223-4000, the Dave Jones Agency. Taking a look at our scoreboard here, Generational Wealth Management scoreboard. Generational Wealth Management for all your retirement needs. Check them out today at gwm.nm.com. Last night over in District 10, Cathedral Prep defeated Warren 58-7. Tonight, tight one over at Clarion Limestone, Punxsutawney 7, Central Clarion 6, second quarter. Karn City was leading Montauk 42-0 in the second quarter. DuBois 28, Bradford 7 in the second quarter. Brockway leads Brookville 7-0 in the second quarter. Port Allegheny 48, Smithport 0 in the second quarter. Red Bank Valley 21, Otto Eldred 14 in the second quarter. Keystone up 28-13 on Kane in the second quarter. Coudersport 26, Bucktail 0 in the second quarter. Clearfield 8, Belfont 0 in the second quarter. We currently do not have scores on Kerwinsville, Southern Hennington, and also on Ridgeway, St. Mary's. Over in District 10, Farrell, Oliver Mercer 34-0 in the second quarter. Reynolds 23, Sharpsville 0 in the first quarter. Wilmington 14, Berlin Brothers Valley 0 in the second quarter. Maplewood 22, Lakeview 6 in the second quarter. Iroquois and Union City tied at 7 in the second quarter. Mercyhurst Prep and Seneca tied at 7 in the second quarter. Northwestern Eisenhower tied at 7 in the second quarter. Bunch of 7-7 games there. Titusville Conneaut tied 7-7 in the second quarter. Slippery Rock 14, Grove City nothing in the second quarter. Another 7-7 tie in the second quarter. Hickory and Sharon. Corey 13, Girard 7. That was a first quarter score. General McLean 35, Franklin nothing in the second quarter. Harbor Creek 20, Fairview 7 in the second quarter. No report from the Northeast Fort LaBeouf game. Oil City lead Meadville 9-0 in the second quarter. McDowell 28, Erie 7 at halftime. We will be back here after these commercials. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Back here at the half, it's time. We're inside again the Allstate Insurance David Jones Agency halftime show. It's now time for our Jenny Montgomery stat in Clarion statistics. For Union AC, Logan Skabinski has 8 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown. Long 60-yard touchdown run. Max Gallagher, 9 for 53. Andrew Kiefer, 3 of 8 passing, 27 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Trent Fleming, 2 catches for 21 yards and a touchdown. For Cameron County, Novak, 4 of 13 passing. He has an interception thrown for 28 yards. Cameron Fergali, 2 for 4 passing, 55 yards. He's also rushed 5 times for 10 yards. Traylon Tucker, 2 catches for 55 yards. Michael Snyder, 2 for 10. Take a look now at our scoring summary. Scoring summary brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club in Tynesta. You too can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Course. HunterStation.com. 9:16 left in the first quarter. It was Logan Skabinski's 60-yard touchdown run. Hepler's kick. It was 7-0 Union AC Valley. And at the 9:30 mark of the second quarter, it was Andrew Geifer to Trent Fleming from 17 yards away. Hepler to Fleming, 2-point conversion, 15-0. And that's where we stand here in quarter at the, I'm sorry, that's where we stand here at the half. We'll be back here in 3 minutes here on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountain Media's Bigfoot Legends. Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Back here at Vaduna Stadium, 15-0 at the half in favor of Union AC Valley. It's time for our second half adjustments brought to you by the Rehab Center. The Rehab Center's chiropractors caring for health with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Katanning, and Brookville. Port Allegany grad Isaac Greeley, part of that group. Cameron County graduate as well. And of course, as soon as I say that, Larry, I lost his name. I'll get it for you, folks. We'll let Larry make his halftime adjustments while I do that.
Well, give me a spot on him. I want to shout out to Pat Lewis, a friend of mine, legendary basketball coach at Cameron County, and current Penn State Du Bois ladies basketball coach. Good, looks like he may be finishing his final season there. My halftime adjustments, I'm looking at, I'm going to start with Union. I'm going to come back, and definitely they're going to look to continue throwing the ball, and they've had receivers open. So there's either one or two ways you can combat that pressure, or you can start or run a combination of some coverage, especially on this one-on-one side. getting some help on the corner out there. Going back to the passing of Cameron County, I think in one case at the end of the game there, you had Camden was doing a better job of getting the ball in the air, and I think if you get an opportunity that Gabe can get the ball up in the air a little bit more, he's got some receivers that can run under it and they're getting wide open. For Union offensively, I keep stay the course right here. I would be looking at some adjustments because some of those stops that took place towards the end of the second quarter right there were, I think, things that can be straightened up. And that doesn't mean you completely abandon the passing game. I still think the short passing game and then going after one deep is a great opportunity for the young quarterback to come back and pick up some big plays from there. So going in the second half, and I think I'm looking at the score 15-0. By no means is Cameron County out of this. They'll get a great opportunity this third quarter here to see if they can make this passing game work a lot better.
Those are Larry's Rehab Center second half adjustments. Advisors, wisdom from DE Sports in Clarion. Derek Mason is the chiropractor at the Rehab Center. I apologize, Derek. I should not have forgotten that you were a Cameron County grad, but I did. You are a Cameron County grad and a pretty good athlete up there as well, and he continues to do great things in the world of chiropractic. We're going to step aside here. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network. Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com. We're back here at Padunas Stadium, and again, it has been a long halftime. So, long halftime here, Larry. And 20-minute halftime. Did you like the longer halftimes?
I did. Yeah, great opportunity to go through and make the adjustments, take an opportunity to talk to the kids, what they were seeing, incorporate some of the things that they were, and then obviously, usually took a few moments, obviously, to cover my people that are up in the booth, what they were seeing, if there's anything that we were missing. Also, they would give me a report on plays that were successful for 5 yards or more. So you just kind of get your game plan. Then the defensive adjustments, you would look at their big plays and making sure that you were making the necessary adjustments to stop them. So yes, it took almost that 20 minutes for me to really go through and give the kids a few minute breather to to gather themselves right after coming and playing a solid first half.
When your defense has been as good as Union AC's has through 3 weeks and then through really now 3.5 weeks, are you making adjustments there during halftime, or are you spending more of your time on offense at home?
I think you're going to do both. There were there were receivers getting open, and I think whoever was up here spotting up at the top, I think probably will come in and we'll talk about it now. There missed opportunities from Cameron about not getting the ball up. So I think those adjustments, but then you also emphasize the positive and them flowing to the ball. I mean, they're shutting down a pretty gosh dang good ground game. A runner in Fregale who's been averaging almost 30 yards per carry, and they've just done an outstanding job by gang tackling. Their tackling has been solid all night long. So continue to do that stuff, but be aware that they, we're adjusting their offensive game plan, so we need to adjust defensively.
Some more wisdoms from DE Sports Inc. And Larry, I know you're happy to have Dave Eastad along as one of our sponsors, one of the former players.
Dave probably made one of the greatest defensive plays in our school's history when he intercepted a pass by the East Brady team in a Little 12 championship, and he was only a sophomore. He was my nickel defensive back on the play, and I will never forget that play on his part.
Speaking of East Brady, Larry, last Saturday, they dedicated the field down there, which they still use for all their youth football games, to a man that I know you had a lot of respect for, a man that I had an opportunity to meet a couple times later in his life that I have a lot of respect for, Terry Henry.
Yeah, Terry was just, well, first of all, just such a great offensive mind. And to compete against him really forced you to spend a lot of late nights looking at film and trying to find the best way to handle his offense. And as I said, that championship game came down to really the final minute. And would David intercept that pass on defense we just put in the previous week.
And we're going to get ready here for the second half kickoff. So after the long halftime that the officials asked for, they then got them all lined up to go before the time ran off for the teams to stretch. So maybe in the WPIL they actually stretch during that 20 minutes and they don't add that time on. I don't know.
It was different.
So Union AC Valley will kick off here to start the second half. Hepler will kick. Pearsall and Snyder are the deep men, I do believe. Pearsall on the far side, Snyder on the near side. Hepler's kick. It is taken by Snyder at his own 13-yard line. Snyder up over the 20 and out to about the 23. He loses the ball, but they're going to say it was down before he lost it.
There again, what's been going on all night, just real solid tackling by the Union team. And what impressed me right there was that Mark Bish, kind of a one-on-one classic tackle, went through the ball carrier.
So 11:54 here to go in the quarter number 3. 15-0 Union AC Valley. Third quarter brought to you by Accusure. Accusure, the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Accusure.com/mid-Atlantic. Go to their location in DuBois for all your insurance needs. Get to Jake Heigl. We saw Jake's team last week run roughshod over Red Bank Valley. So out of the gun here to start the second half is Novak. He'll hand it to Zuckel, and I'm not sorry, that is Fregale. And Fregale gets back to the line of scrimmage. Speaking of Zuckel, we have not seen him carry the ball at all today.
No, it's just that they haven't had him back there, which is kind of unusual. I mean, I think maybe they ran one jet to him, but Dunhoney was a solid runner, but I watched him come up and just clobber a kid at fullback against West Branch.
He's not 100%, Larry, and that might be why.
It looked like he may have I don't want to point it out his face, but an ankle just did.
That's okay. That's what people are paying you to tune in for.
Yeah, you can see he's
Out of the gun here is Novak. He wants to throw. He's under intense pressure. He gets it to Snyder. Snyder will get it out to about the 25-yard line.
again. What I like about what they did there was they got him out on the side there, taking the inside pressure away, and was almost a 3-4 yard gain right there.
Player down right now. I think we might have a player down. Yeah, Union AC player was down. He scooted himself off the field under his own power of scooting. He was on his derriere and has pushed himself back out of it so the game can get going. I don't know if it's a cramp or
that's like what it appears to be. Yeah. For those of you who've had them, they are very painful.
Oh, every once in a while, I'll give him my calf when I'm sleeping. I'll look up and I'll be like, scream it.
It's amazing where a cramp can take you. You might get a nice cut of 5 or 6 inches with a knife when you're cooking or something, and got a cramp just woof.
So now we're going to have a 3rd down and 7. Snyder in motion. And now it's going to be a trick play here to Tucker on the reverse. Tucker is going to be dropped back at the 20-yard line.
Boy, he come up. There's something.
The ball was on the ground, but they're saying he was down first.
Yeah. Boy, he took. I think, and I may be wrong, I thought that was Parker Bish again making a solid tackle. God, he's starting to really stand out to me.
And now Tucker is limping off the field here. And it's 4th.
He's the one that just carried the ball.
Yeah, he's the one that just carried the ball, and it's 4th down. You saw what you assumed his girlfriend before the game wearing his number 1 jersey over the years, and you mistakenly thought it was Zuckel's number.
Yeah, yes,
she's looking at you like, I'm
did.
not dating Malachi Zuckel. Just a funny moment, Larry. I'm not making fun of you. It was just a funny moment. That was all.
I thought I had all my numbers memorized, Chris.
So here's Zuckel to punt. It's a nice punt. Call for the fair catch is Union at
Parker Bish.
46-yard line, their own 46.
I'm going to keep watching this young man. I mean, he's made 2 solid tackles there, impressive tackles. He's intercepted a pass, am I right? He's knocked down the pass.
No, did Bish have the interception? Yeah, I think you might be right, Larry.
Yeah, that's it. Parker Bish, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Yes, that was Bish with the interception.
Yeah, negative.
So Union AC Valley, 9.5 to go here in the extra quarter. 50 out there in the lead. They hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher makes one man miss. He's still on his feet. He's going to have a first down in the Union AC or in the Cameron County territory, down to about the Red Raider 41 or 42-yard line.
And there's a great example where you're talking about making good adjustments at halftime, and where that play hadn't been working is that I think Gallagher was getting out in front of the blocker in that particular case. So either a conversation of slowing him up or, just a matter of him being able to see the hole a little bit better because he's told.
Pickup of 12 on the play for Tenesta Builders Supply. First down, TenestaBuilders.us. First down and 10 at the 42 of Cameron. Kiefer out of the gun. Kiefer's going to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher's going to pick his way up the middle inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line.
Really almost the same kind of play, but it's a different type of blocking scheme. This time they used the guard to trap him at that team. They faked a pitch to the right and came back to the trap.
I call it 37, so we'll give Gallagher 5 on that pickup. Bring up a 2nd down and 5. Carrier Insurance, 2nd down.
I like this heavy-duty Gallagher. They're coming blitz.
They're going to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher has a hole. Gallagher's going to have a first down and more inside the 30, down to about the 28, maybe the 27-yard line.
Great patience that time, giving the opportunity for his linemen to take care of the trap, the blitzing linebackers. And he broke back, made a nice cutback in that play.
Call it the 29.
Yeah.
There is a Union player down with a cramp. That might be the same player that we saw scoot off just a couple plays ago.
I think this is the fourth week we've really had this, and
We're going to step aside for 15 seconds while they take care of them. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
So that's Colbin Elliott, and Elliott is walking off, a little bit of a limp. And again, I do believe it's a cramp. I don't want to speculate too much, but that's what it looked like. And he's taking some fluid. And while he takes some fluid, that reminds me that I should take some fluid.
Continue to look at there in the third quarter, that game in Clarion Limestone, and Punxsutawney and Central Clarion tied up in a big defensive battle.
Well, it's 7-6, yeah. So out of the gun here is Kiefer. He's going to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher dragging defenders up to about the 20, maybe the 21-yard line.
Tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then he simply dragged a Cameron County defender for what, 5-6 yards there, Chris?
They're going to mark him at the 22. They're going to say his knee went down at the 22. So it's a pickup of 7 on the play. And yes, he drugged some guys 5 or 6 yards on it. Mind today's game being brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, who also gave you the pregame food here at Union's Viduna Stadium. Great.
Might be time to give it to
Food.
Zuko.
So now they're going to hand it to Skabinski. Skabinski has a haul. Skabinski just driving his way inside the 5 down to about the 1-yard line as the Falcon Knights enter the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive into the Red Zone with a great used or new vehicle from Red Bank Chevrolet, redbankchevrolet.com.
Obviously, I was on the wrong side of my list there. Skabinski. I was calling out Zuko there, but yeah, I think I was on it. Change of pace right there.
First and goal here inside the 2 at the 1. First and goal, Falcon Knights. They lead 15-0, 6 minutes and 50 seconds on a running third quarter clock. They're going to have 2 running backs, Gallagher and Skabinski, flanking Kiefer in the shotgun. He's going to hand it to Skabinski. Skabinski is going to walk in for the Tampa touchdown.
You know, Chris, there's just a great example we were talking about at halftime. You know, they're running the same plays that they ran the first half, the first quarter, very successful. And it's just a matter of them going through and going in and reviewing what was going wrong with some of those plays towards the end of the second quarter. They just marched down that field right there in impressive fashion.
Yeah, I've got the score wrong here. Now, let's see. There we go. 21-0. We had I don't know why the score was not showing correctly, but it now is 21-0, and now it is 22-0 on the extra point. Here in 30 seconds here on the YDL Sports Network and 7 Mountains Media, brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
6:40 to go here in quarter number 3. It's time for another Advanced Drainage Systems kickoff. Advanced Drainage Systems for all your drainage system needs. ADSpipe.com. So Hepler getting ready to kick off now with his team up 22-0. Cameron County will have Pearsall and Snyder. Snyder's kick will show. The kick by Hepler to Snyder at the 15. Snyder cuts at the 25, over the 30, over the 35 to about the 37, 38-yard line. Nice return there by Michael Snyder.
Great start for some really good field position for Cameron County here.
They'll call him at the 39-yard line. So 24-yard kickoff return. 6:33 to go here in the Acrisure and DuBois. Third quarter, 22-0. Union AC Valley in the lead.
And they are celebrating the first responders and the military tonight. And the fire trucks were over in that last score, letting it blare.
So now they're going to go with for Golly in the eye. Under center, and everybody moves, and looks like it's going to be on Cameron County. Well, now Cameron County pointing at Union, AC is pointing at Cameron.
There was a movement on AC Union.
It's a false start.
But he didn't cross the line. He just came up. The Union AC defender. They're close.
That is the third penalty on Cameron County for 14 yards. Union AC Valley has been penalized 5 times for 55 yards. Remember, on the football field, you might not have representation, but in the real world, you have Zunder and Associates, ZunderLaw.com. First down and 15. This time they're going to go under center. Nope, they're going to go in the shotgun, or are they going to go under center? They can't decide. They're going to go under center in the I formation. Here's the handoff to Zuckel. Zuckel is met, or not Zuckel, I'm sorry, that's Fergali. He's met right at the line of scrimmage and dropped at the 35 after a gain of 1. Maybe. Nope, it'll be at the 35 for a gain of 1.
I'm not quite sure why. I mean, you keep referring to Zuckel, and we have seen him film with him running back there, and we're not absolutely sure why he's not in the backfield this game. But
Tucker's back in the game after leaving briefly with an injury on the last possession. I don't even see Zuckel was out there in the first half at wide receiver. I don't even see him out there at wide receiver now.
No.
So they're going to go 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left out of the pistol. Back to throw is Novak. In trouble. Throws it up. Throws it up for grabs, and it's incomplete. And he was hit hard on that, and he's getting up slowly, but is getting up. So that carrier insurance second down pass goes incomplete, and it'll bring up a third down and 14. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning get you moving again. LutonsPlumbing.com.
Boy, 22-0 right now. Union has a great opportunity to make a kickoff here pass. Obviously, getting pressure on the quarterback.
So Novak, the wise eyes in St. Mary's and DuBois quarterback. You too can see the field well when you go to Wise Eyes in DuBois and St. Mary's, mywiseeyes.com.
Look at the one-on-one over here.
Out of the gun. Back to throw is Novak. Wants to go deep. Throws it out there. Zuckel's there. Not Zuckel. I'm sorry. That's Fergali. Fergali inside the 20. Down to about the 15-yard line as Camden Fergali pulls in that pass on the run.
Well, to start with, that was a great pass by Novak. He got the ball up in the air. It allowed his receiver, in this case, Fergali, to make one of those big plays that he's noted for. And that's the second big play to him today.
So they're inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone. You too can drive into the red zone with a great used or new car from Red Chevrolet. RedBankChevrolet.com. Back throw.
Again, same play.
He's in trouble this time. He's going to throw it up for grabs, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted. That was dangerous there.
Very, very dangerous. Number one, he didn't get it into a good throwing position. He's running sideways, trying to throw back across his body there and into a lot of traffic. So Fergali was wide open there. I'm kind of interested to see what Caden Rainey's
5:07 to play here in the third quarter. 22-0 Union AC Valley over Cameron County, but the Red Raiders driving second down and 10 at the Falcon Knight.
As always, I'm going to keep my eye on number 7, Chris. The second down, they could still run the ball successfully here.
Throwing it. Oh. He's got a wide open Zuckel, and it is Malachi Zuckel, and it is a Tampa touchdown for the Red Raiders.
Made a diving catch on that play. And, well, I'll tell you what.
Zuckel couldn't have been any more wide open than that, Larry.
Somebody missed assignment there.
And Novak is down. As they take care of him, we will step aside here. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Back here, as that was Novak down and Zukel was also down in the end zone. Both players, though, got up and walked off under their own power, which is great to see. And it is a touchdown for the Red Raiders. We've got the deficit to 22-6 here. 5 minutes left here in the Acrisure and DuBois third quarter. Now I'm gonna guess they're going to
trying to go for two.
Here.
So I would guess Fregale is going to end up being the quarterback here. And I think I guessed right.
So Fregale will be in the Wildcat here for this 2-point conversion.
Look for a possible pick to the right here.
Fregale in the Wildcat. Takes the snap. He wants to throw. Gonna throw it, and it's incomplete as he was hit as he was throwing.
Yeah.
As Hepler got to him. So we'll be back here in 20 seconds. It's now 22-6. Union AC Valley over Cameron County. 5 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security. Advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor. Member FINRA, SIPC. Have to get in the legal saying there for Matt. Matt was a guy that you coached against, played at Keystone High School.
Very, very good football player.
Went on to play at Lockhaven before he blew his knee out.
Excuse me.
He went to play at Lockhaven before he blew his knee out.
Yes. Yeah, he was pretty banged up his senior year, but he played right through, I think, an ankle injury right through the state finals right there. And, yeah, that was one of Keystone's great football teams.
Now, the 89 Keystone team, the first team out of District 9 to make the state championship, they were followed by Smethport, then Red Bank Valley, and then last year, both Port Allegany and Central Clarion. District 9, of course, still looking for its first championship as that field goal, a 50-yard field goal for Central Clarion came up just a little bit short last year at the tight games.
I remember that game at Latham is 14-7 down at Hartfield. It was a 4 o'clock start. Because it was autumn leave. And we did a 4 o'clock start on a Friday.
Snyder to kick this one away here with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 22-6 in favor of Union AC Valley after Cameron County's Malachi Zukel just scored the touchdown. And we're ready here for the kickoff. It's a short kick. It's heading towards the sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 28-yard line.
It's like Union AC is going to take the field position at 35-yard line.
No, they're going to make him re-kick it, Larry.
Are they?
Yeah,
okay.
Re-kick it.
Sometimes these things can work against you. To me, it's a flip of the coin call.
So now they'll kick off from the 35-yard line. You know, the part of the theory here is that if you make a guy kick it more than once, the team has to run down there, and eventually they're tired, and you might get a good return.
Yeah.
Or anyhow, that's the theory.
I've seen it go both ways, Chris, over the years.
Snyder now set to kick it off again, now from his own 35. At least it's not the NFL kickoff, Larry.
Correct.
The NFL kickoff situation with everybody lined up on the other side of the field is still just give them the ball at the 35.
I'm not seeing the kind of returns that they anticipated they were going to get.
That's going to bounce at about the 22-yard line, and that is Fox. And Fox has a lane down the sideline, and he's going to be across midfield, I do believe, into Cameron County curves.
It is. That's why Dan's Bonus game being 4-0, and I'm an 0 and whatever up here in the booth.
So mark
Good call, Coach Reed.
They'll mark it right at the 50.
Oh, maybe that was Coach Kendall because he's a special teams coach.
Another of your ex-players, Larry. You got ex-players.
Another
everywhere.
one. Yep. Scott was a captain for me, kicker, and lineman. Center.
At midfield, here come the Knights. They hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher with a hole.
He could break this all the way.
He's at the 40. He breaks it inside at the 35 and loses the
Ooh,
football.
ooh.
No, they're going to say he was down before he lost the football.
They are bringing everybody. They're bringing the house in their blitz right now.
Pick up a 16 on the play. So bring a play was meant to bring up first down and 10. Tennessee Builder Supply first down. Again, they're going to have Skabinski and Gallagher flanking Kiefer in the gun. Kiefer's going to hand it to Skabinski this time. Skabinski
It's up 2-3.
gets up to about the 33-yard line. Pick up a 2 on the play.
This might be a good opportunity to. You got one-on-one coverage. They don't have a safety back there. At least that play they didn't. And give this young quarterback maybe an opportunity to get a pass in here.
Clock down to 3:50 to go on a running third quarter clock. Second down, we'll call it a long 8.
You got one-on-one. Now they did kind of bring it. Nope, they're bringing it back up.
Out of the gun is Kiefer. Gallagher's his sidecar. He's going to hand it to Gallagher.
Oh, good tackle.
Number 64, William Burlingame with the tackle.
It's not the first time that kid's made a great tackle. I'll tell you. He was blocked, and while he was on the ground, he tackled Gallagher. That's what you call second effort.
It's also what you call a Larson's garbage service. Throw that play in the trash.
There you go.
Larson's garbage service will come and haul it away. Larson'sGarbageService.com. So that'll bring up a third down and 10 after that carrier insurance. Second down play goes nowhere. In fact, loses a yard. Third down and 10. Luton's Plumbing Heating Air Conditioning, third down. Kiefer's going to flip it here to Skabinski.
Their opportunity.
Is able to break one tackle. Skabinski's got a gain of
His first down.
First down yardage inside the 25 to about the 22.
He's not a real big kid, you know. He keeps his legs driving. He's got good speed.
Call it the 22-yard line. So pick up a 12, and it's a first down 10. And it's first down. Driving built by Tynesta Builder Supplies. That big play is a garage in Clarion. Big play. The garage in Clarion, or in Shippenville, excuse me, not in Clarion. The garage in Shippenville, where champions are built. Like them on Facebook. So now in the pistol with Gallagher, his sidecar, Skabinski back. He's going to hand it to Gallagher. Gallagher up the middle inside the
Just
red
a little
zone.
inside trap. Yep.
Call him down at the 17. Pick up a 5 as Union AC Valley is entering the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You too can drive into the Red Zone with a great new or used vehicle from Red Bank Chevrolet. Check out Red Bank Chevrolet online at redbankchevrolet.com. So second down and 5 at the 17. Here's a handoff to Skabinski. Skabinski fighting his way forward to close to the first down.
Maybe a yard short.
Ball at the 14-yard line. Union AC leading here, 22-6, minute 19 to go on a running third quarter clock. Union AC was up 22-0. Cameron County scored on a touchdown pass to Malachi Zuckel on their last drive to get within 16 here. But now knocking on the door of the Falcon Knights. Kiefer out of the gun. High snap. He's going to turn and hand it to Gallagher. He's going to lose yards because of that high snap.
That had been a very successful play, but what stopped that was just the inside blitz coming up, that there were too many people coming for the Union line to pick up.
Didn't help that it was slowed down by the high snap,
Right.
too.
There's maybe a yard to go. Yeah, the high snap. Really, nobody really went with a fake either.
Fourth and 4 here. Five Knights are going to go for it. On 4.
Right over here is a great opportunity to hit this little hitch, Chris. Either side. There it is. There it is.
He throws it to Fleming, and Fleming is going to have a first down inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line. Larry, did you used to coach and call plays or something?
It's just the receiver, defensive back was playing off, and that's one thing you want to coach your DBs when they got like 3rd and 5. You want to get up and press coverage on them.
That's going to be our final play of the third quarter. We'll be back here at Baduna Stadium in 1 minute. Here on the YDL Sports Network, listening live on Bigfoot Legends.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Rays Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippensville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. So we're back here getting ready to start the fourth quarter, brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Best Wealth Management at the corners in Ray's Corner across from Country Fair. Best Wealth, MGMT.com. We first down and 10 at the 11 for...
It's been all Gallagher and Skabinski here with one little hitch pass for this drive. Eating up a lot of the clock.
Out of the gun, looking to throw is Kuipers. Pulls it down. Now fires over to Fleming. Fleming trying to make a guy miss. He can't. He'll be inside the 10, though, at about the 8-yard line.
What was really nice about what he did is he looked at what I believe to be his first target. He wanted to look at that deep pass. Then he came back to his safety valve. That's showing some maturity as he's going through this game.
That's your key freshman of the game. Key freshman of the game brought to you by Champion Modular, where your future starts now.
And Andrew Kiefer, I should be mentioning his name, the quarterback.
Apply for a job at Champion Modular. Go to neweramodular.com. Out of the gun is Kiefer.
I was going to say it's time
Hands
for
it off to
Gallagher.
Gallagher is in for a Tempa touchdown.
Hard running, great cuts, great blocking. I'm going to give Coach Reed and his staff some high praise for the adjustments they've made at halftime with their ground game. They stayed patient and go away from it. With the lead that they have right here, you eat clock. You find opportunities, if you can, to get your young quarterback some more experience throwing the ball.
Hepler's kick is up. Hepler's kick is good. And it is now 29-6. We'll be right back here in 20 seconds on the YDL Sports Network and Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. So that's exactly what Union AC Valley needed to do, Larry, after the touchdown by Cameron County. They answer right back.
No question. I mean, if I'm sitting on the other side and I'm Cameron County, and just what do you do to stop this running attack? And it's a demoralizing when that happens to you, when you have that type of ground game from your opponent that's just mashing you up.
So Hepler will kick it off here. Back deep.
Deep for the Red Raiders.
And it's a short kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 38-yard line and going right down there. It looks like that was Gabe Novak.
The quarterback.
Will take over at their own 30, or what are they doing? 38-yard line, guys. That ball was down at the 38. They're going to say it down at the 39.
39 now, yeah. He fell forward and they
fell forward to the 38.
Yeah,
but
I know
they've been having a little bit of trouble spotting the ball tonight. That's
right.
Okay. We all have our nights. So first down and 10 here for the Red Raiders, trailing now 29-6 with 11 minutes to play. Novak out of the gun. This is not Cameron County's strength throwing the football, but they've had to do it a lot tonight.
No.
Back to throw is Novak. He's got Zuckel at midfield, and Zuckel has a first down.
That was a throw into very tight traffic. You know, one thing they would look coming out of this game, win or lose, is a passing game that probably will help them as they move down the season here.
First down and 10 at the 50 after the Tennessee Builder Supply first down. Gabe Novak, wise eyes quarterback, back to throw. Novak wants to go deep, and it's almost picked off right through the hands of Parker Bigg.
I think he thought
he's looking at those hands and said, "Hey, what did you do to me? What did you do to me, Chris?"
Yeah, they went right through his hands. It kind of reminds me of the play in Super Bowl 43. The play before Santonio Holmes got the touchdown, one went right through his hands like that on the other side.
He looked at his hands and like, oh, my God.
I think he made up for it, though. Larry.
He sure did.
Larry, did you grow up a Steelers fan in central Pennsylvania, or were you an Eagles fan?
Oh, God, yeah. The Steeler. I mean, we grew up. My dad actually was a Pitcairn guy.
Pitcairn, Penn Trafford School District now.
Yeah, he was.
Not too far from where I grew up in Irwin.
Great-grandfather had a store out there.
Out of the gun here.
Whoa, here we go. Here we go.
Has a lane for Gully inside the 50 and knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, call it the 31.
Max Gallagher making probably a touchdown saving tackle right there.
We will call it the 30, so it's a 20-yard gain for Gully.
He is a dangerous runner. I'll tell you what, he's got speed, he's got size,
That's
strength.
The biggest run of the game. Now looking to throw.
Wants
to throw it, and it is
Whoa.
Almost intercepted again, but not able to squeeze it was Fleming. Another dangerous pass by Novak. Second down.
After that one hit down there, I can't blame him for getting rid of the ball quick.
Yeah, he took a pretty big lick on the touchdown pass to Zuckel.
I'll give him credit for staying in there, but man, his body's telling him, don't do this to me again.
In AC Valley here, 10:18 to go in the Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. Got to stop over, see Matt, get some of my investments taken care of here this week.
18 to go, fourth quarter, 20-6 your score.
Out of the gun, here is Novak. Looking to throw. Pumps. Now he wants to go deep. He's got Zuckel down there, but it's a little bit too far out of bounds. He led him there. Incomplete.
The Union AC putting pressure, and I'd love to see them change up a little bit and try to tie up some of these receivers right on the line of scrimmage, throwing off the timing. He was actually open on that play. The ball was just kind of thrown out of bounds.
Larry, it looks like a game at Montauk. They picked up a half a yard on the incomplete pass.
It was a yard.
Ball was outside the 30. It's out right after 30 to that incomplete pass. Like I said, some days just have bad days, and right now they're just having a bad day. It's okay. Nothing wrong. Here's Novak to throw. Novak throwing towards Zuckel. Zuckel has it. Fergali is inside the 5 down to the 1. Cameron Fergali. I keep wanting to call him Zuckel.
I know. He came out of the backfield and he hit a skinny post. It's a nice little route combination. They seem to be mixing it up pretty well with each other.
Inside the Red Bank Chevrolet red zone at the 1 yard line are the Red Raiders. You too can drive into the red zone with a great newer used vehicle from Red Bank Chevrolet. So out of the red zone, they're going to throw it here. Novak throwing it, and it is Zuckel this time with the second touchdown of the Malachi Zuckel, and Cameron County answers right back.
I think you love that young man. I think you've been calling his name all night.
Yeah, even when he wasn't touching the ball.
That's right. That's right. I think for how they've gone tonight, my dad would say, "How you doing, Malachi?"
Yeah, that's exactly. I apologize, Cameron. I really do. I don't mean to be calling you that all night.
I got a chance to have fun with my partner here.
I got into that early in the game, and I've never been able to get out of it.
Going to try for 2 here.
We're going to go for 2 here. For Golly, the sidecar. They're going to throw it.
Here he comes again, just right, almost.
It's intercepted.
Yeah.
So it's no good as the ball was intercepted there by Fox.
I think they were basically running the same route that they just scored or got down there with. And
step aside here for 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Back here at Vaduna Stadium, 9:38 to go in the fourth quarter. It is now 29-12, but by stopping that 2-point conversion, Union AC Valley keeps this as a 3-score game, and now you got to wonder if we might see an onside kick.
I think it would be a good move to make at this point, trying to get back into this thing. And Union AC has not basically 9 people up there right now. This is something you got to spend time in practice. It's the Thursday night. You maybe do it on an offensive night that you work on.
Onside kick, and it is recovered by the Falcons at their own 43-yard line.
And I'm going to give credit to Union AC staff because it was pretty apparent that they had practice. Situational practice things that you do, Chris. The Hail Marys, the bringing the ball out from the 1 yard line, taking it in from the 1 yard line. 3rd and long. Those are all things that you develop special plays for.
Central Clarion has come back to tie that game with Punxsutawney at 14 apiece. So I would think that Karn City beat Montauk. No real surprise there. Out of the gun here. Here's a handoff to Gallagher. Gallagher flagged down, though, as he still...
They're going to make a holding call there.
Coming back here, so...
Jake Madison. Brody Artman with the first contact.
In the fourth,
holding on Union. Back them up.
Westport 6. In the third, Red Bank Valley 35.
37 seconds left in the game.
So
also in the third.
So the hold here on Union will bring it back to the 33-yard line. They'll bring up a first down and 20. So first down and 20, 9:15 to go. Clock is running because it happened on a running play.
I mean, they do have everybody up there. If they could give him some time, it'd be a nice opportunity to throw a deep one here.
Looks left. Now he wants to go deep. Throws it over the middle. He's got Fox, and Fox is tackled, and the ball comes loose, but they're going to...
Yeah, he was on the ground. Yeah, he was down.
Great tackle there to get Fox and get him over the way. He does get up to about the 38, 39-yard line.
I like that route coming across there. Even like it's shorter, he's a good kid to get it, but that shallow route.
Call it a 6-yard gain to the 39. That'll bring up a Carrier Insurance second down. CarrierInsuranceCares.com.
You see that route a lot in the NFL.
So now out of the gun here with both Gallagher and Skibinski flanking him. He'll hand it to Skibinski, does Kiefer. Skibinski trying to get to the outside, and he does. And he'll get across the 45, pushed out at about the 46, 47-yard line.
A pretty good spot there.
There's an injured Cameron County Red Raider. As they tend to him, we'll step aside. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on 3-Foot Legends and the Whitey. No, never mind.
They're pulling it off the field.
Right off the field there, so the was down very long. Must have been a crash.
That's our man there, number 64 for the Raiders, William Burlingame.
So it's out there at the 47-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play.
I guard this.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 6.
There's another great opportunity. Look to see if how deep that DB's playing. Hitch at the sticks.
Kiefer 6 of 12.
Gets the ball out there quick now.
Out of the gun. Skibinski and Gallagher are sidecars. He fakes it to Skibinski. He wants to go down the middle, and he has a man down there. That is Brian Armagoth with a first down. First time we've called Armagoth's name. The AC Valley product all the way to the 30-yard line of Cameron County for a Tenesta Builder Supply first down.
There have been some pretty good receivers at AC Valley of the day.
That was a heck of a pass, too, by Kiefer.
I like what they're doing right here, giving him with the score the way it is and the time where it's at.
Ryan, one of the better baseball players for the Union AC Valley Co-op baseball program.
Right. Agree.
Out of the gun, here is Kiefer with Skibinski to his left, Gallagher to his right, moving left to right on your radio dial. He's going to hand this one to Gallagher. Gallagher steps through a tackle, and he's going to get up to about the 25-yard line. So what's happening now, Larry, is the offensive line for Union AC Valley is winning right now.
No question. And Hartman, who wasn't blocked at all, had a chance to come off the side. But Gallagher just broke that tackle.
Big number 74, right tackle. That's in Wyant.
Collection of Wyant brothers over the years. I was fortunate to have one of them.
Out of the gun with Gallagher, the lone setback. Gallagher will take the handoff, and he'll fight his way across the 20.
Look at that blocking down there. I'll tell you what. If I'm the offensive line, I want to pick up some numbers here. That's 54.
Coleman Elliott is out there.
Right, Elliott. Who's the other one there? When you see them blocking down the field 10 yards, that's one of those things you just go nuts when you're watching film. You see that? You see that? I call them goosebump blocks.
It's like 56 is the center. That would be Noah Yori. Out of the gun here on 3rd down and 4. Plumbing, heating, air conditioning, 3rd.
They're coming with a blitz here.
They're going to hand it to Gallagher, and Gallagher runs right through blitz. He's going to have 4th down, more shot this one down to about the
Again, boy, when you're watching, obviously those watching on film, but those who are on radio, they're just knocking them off the ball right now, that offensive line.
The Falcon Knights have entered the Red Bank Chevrolet Red Zone. You, too, can drive into the Red Zone with a great new or used vehicle from Red Bank Chevrolet. RedBankChevrolet.com. First down and 10 at the 15. Union AC up 29-12 and threatening again as we're down to under 5:20 to play here in the game. They're going to hit it to Skibinski, and Skibinski with a massive hole. He's going to be close to a first down, but he'll be stopped shy at the 6-yard line. They're just blowing him off the line now, Larry.
Yes, they are. From an old-time running coach, I'm enjoying watching it blocking.
Now Gallagher and Skibinski will be the two running backs flanking Kiefer in the gun. Gallagher to the right, Skibinski to the left, single receiver to the left, two to the right. I don't think they're throwing here, though. Kiefer takes a high snap, hands it to Skibinski, who falls forward. I think he may be just shy of the first down. They're going to say he's short at the 6-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down and 1. And again, if there's one thing that you may not like if you're Dan Reed and the Union AC coaching staff, there's been a few of those high snaps today.
Right.
You're just,
those are things you can back right out in. And at the beginning of practice, when the quarterbacks are warming up here, they're getting a snap every play.
So now they're going to go single setback. That's Skibinski to the right of Kiefer. Two receiver each side.
Come every gap here, and I think either use Gallagher
Under center takes the snap, and he's going to have a first down inside the 5, down to about the 3 or the 4.
You're seeing more and more of that play. And Central Clarion's the only group I've seen stop Keystone do it that one game we did. But this play's been relatively successful. I think Brockway did it last week.
So it'll be a first down. Tanesta Builder Supply first down at the 3. 29-12 Union AC, 3.5 to go on a running 4th quarter clock, brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Falcon Knights are driving at the 3-yard line of Cameron. Gallagher to the right, Skibinski to the left of Kiefer.
Apparently the play clock's not working at all.
And now they're going to hand it off to Gallagher, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a Tampa touchdown.
That's just a scissor trap, okay? Receiver goes to the left, fills for the pulling guard going, or receiver or the running back goes to the right guard hold, and
Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or internally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their resting clean promise. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippensville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.